Kentucky. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mountaineers kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Wildcats offense will come out first. And they'll put their fate in the hands of this transfer junior quarterback. Someone we are looking forward to see how he fits into and leads this offense. Dropping back, it's Baker. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Skinner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this team. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Skinner. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But Jack
breaks into the open, and he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Patterson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mountaineers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. Here's a guy that they believe in running out to start his senior season and high expectations here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There he goes. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football.
Picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Wildcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The first snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulls it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. Nice. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
You start with this kind of field position, if you have to settle for a field goal attempt, demoralizing. Third down coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's James. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent.
Makes the grab in their space. Bulldozes his way through. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, if you're going to defend the slant route, you've got to be physical near the line of scrimmage. You saw that on defense there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged out of the air. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. He makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Quickly complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Running inside. It's Edwards. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. Michael Hawkins. The short hands, it's Hamilton. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Now facing a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Going to try to get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. First and 10. Looking to throw. Under fire.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. This time he wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Snags it, and there's running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like, they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero.
It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Patterson. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. Just touchdown Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They go play action with Hawkins. Escapes the pressure to his right. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Takes the easy one to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Handoff to the lone back. At the 40, there he goes. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the UConn Huskies. And it's the Buckeyes who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now on the counter. Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Pulls and fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Tight end now in motion. Takes the handoff, it's Edwards. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The kick is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Ward. Got his man. Breaks free and he might be gone. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Holds and fires complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's got it.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to run, it's James. Taking it the other way. Smashes ahead. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Boley. With the catch, it's Terry. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Handoff from the gun. Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got a man, it's Ferguson. Touchdown, Wildcats! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. A first down for the offense. Hawkins. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. The run inside. It's James. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On target over the middle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. First down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. To throw, it's McDonald. Rushes on him. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Red pass, it's complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bush. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire for the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Boley. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. On the option, the keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go, ready. Black 88.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive.